You can take steps to reinvent yourself that are going to be simple and practical for you. You're going to look back and say, I'm a whole different person than I was. And we don't want to make reinventing ourselves this huge life remodel where it's going to be exhausting. The point is to be better. The point is to have a better life at the end of it. And that means doing it at our own pace. Reinventing yourself is really, truly shifting and moving into the next level and moving into the woman that you want to be and start to move towards that person. Reinventing yourself does not have to be this huge undertaking. It could be simple, practical, because when you change one area of your life, when you improve one area, your whole life improves. When you start working on your mindset, you start working on your physical journey, you start working on the inside, 9 times out of 10, your whole life around you is going to change because you are literally becoming a different person. You're going to see different sides of you. You are going to be liking and doing different things. First thing that I would say, you want to know why you're reinventing yourself, where you're going, what are your goals, what's your purpose with this. 9 times out of 10, it's that you're dissatisfied with where you're at. You do not like where you're at. You do not like that kind of life you're living. You really know there's more for you and you want to move forward. That's usually when we feel that need, we feel that push. We know we're like, this is not me. I have so much more. That's such a good reason because that's going to motivate you. If you just do it just because it's a trendy thing to do to reinvent yourself, you're not going to have a deep enough reason because it does take work. It does take a lot of inner work to do it, and also motivation and consistency for you to actually move into the next level. The next thing is that you have to know that reinventing yourself is about change, and change is uncomfortable to a lot of us because change takes us out of where we're comfortable, where we're content, what we know. So reinventing yourself is actually deliberately and being aware that this is going to be a lot of change. I'm going to be doing certain things differently. There's going to be a period of resistance from this change, from this journey that you're about to start because you've been comfortable, you've been doing the same thing. So be aware of that and do not let that period of time keep you from moving forward. Maybe your thing is you want to reinvent yourself into someone who's an early riser. The thing that you have to do is maybe get up a little bit earlier, or maybe cut out some of your TV watching so that you can work out. That's going to be a shift. That's going to be a change. So you have to understand that reinventing yourself is going to have that period of change where it's going to be a little bit hard. But the biggest thing about that is, just like any habit, once you get over that hump, it's going to become a habit. So it takes about, they say, 21 to 30 days to create a habit. Be patient with yourself, be gracious with yourself, but that's why you need to know why you're doing this. That's why the first thing I said is you have to understand why you're doing this, because the moment you start doing something new, there's going to be resistance. Resistance is not good or bad. It's just a reaction that our brain has to new things. So you have to be aware and say, this is just the resistance. I got my goals. I'm going to stick to my goals and I'm going to get over this hump and I'm going to be on the other side. Reinventing yourself is also looking into different personas. What kind of person do you want to be? What kind of person do you want to reinvent yourself into? Are you an early riser, or are you a minimalist, or are you a budgetista, or are you fashionista, or are you someone who's very communal, you go out, you're someone who's just like always social? You got to know who you are right now, but then you got to decide, okay, who do I want to be? Example, like I said, you currently are like someone who's always staying up late, you're not really physically healthy, and you want to be someone who maybe is a little bit of an early riser, someone who's maybe doing her morning walks, a soft fit girl. You want to turn into that instead of like a late night, like sleeping late, eat all night, drink all night. Like, you want to shift who you are and then where you want to be. So what persona are you now, and what persona do you want to be? Find that persona and then focus on that. Like, find the Pinterest boards after that, visualize it, journal about it, watch videos about it. You want to inundate your new persona into your life. You want to make sure that your brain has a visual of who you want to be. For me, the next level, I'm kind of into that soft corporate baddie. The next level is to really moving into like really focusing on my career and really attacking that and building that foundation for my future. I may have to do some things to reinvent myself, start reading more books, learning how to really take my career into the next level. I want to move into project management. I'm going to start reading books about project management and asking questions. And then I've already asked to be moved and, to be promoted. So I'm already moving myself into that like career season. It just shows you that reinventing yourself is different for seasons. That season where you need to be this version of yourself instead of that version of yourself. So it's just knowing where you are, where you want to be, what are the goals for that season. And then I know for sure, like later on, I'm going to be reinventing and moving into my motherhood stage. All of these stages are always meant to move you forward. It's never about moving you backwards. It's never about adding stress to your life. It's all about what are your goals for that season. where are you at right now? What persona are you going to shift into? And then what is the work that it's going to take to become that person? What is the research? What is the conference? What is the videos you have to watch, the podcast, the books you got to read? What are the things you have to do? Because there's going to be some kind of sacrifice, I guess. That's the big thing I can say, is like the opportunity cost, right? The opportunity is to become this person. What is it going to take? What is it going to cost you? Is it going to cost you a few dollars? Maybe it's going to cost you, maybe getting your hair done. Maybe it's going to cost you going to the gym so you can lose the weight and be toned. Maybe it's going to cost you a ticket to a conference. What is it going to cost you? There's always an opportunity cost when it comes to reinventing yourself. The last thing I would say for reinventing yourself, to keep it really simple, is to just have fun. The last thing you want to do is create this whole entire persona or create this whole entire person and you just hate it. You are changing your life as you go. You're transforming your life. You're taking actions. You're making decisions, and you're doing things that will change your life for the better. And then also, I kind of mentioned this, make sure you have grace for yourself in this whole entire process, because reinventing yourself is hard. It's a lot of work, and it takes a lot of mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, all of the things to really move forward, because it's hard to change. Change is hard. We do not like change, but change literally pushes us to the next level. So I'm really excited for you. I hope that this has helped you kind of simplify reinventing yourself. That's all I have for you, my friend. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to our lovely growing community, and I'll see you in the next one, my friend. Bye.